I loved the Starcraft 2 single player, so, you know, buy it and play it.
How are you going
And,
to divide your time when you're doing that?
You mean, you mean for me personally, how am I going to divide between playing online and playing the single player?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be doing a lot of both. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I really like playing single-player RTS games. I recently reinstalled Command and Conquer, the original, and I was playing through the covert operations, and those games are tough, man, but it's so fun to play through them. I feel like such a hero. And also, to be frank, the StarCraft the StarCraft 2 single-player has different difficulty modes. So, of course, when I was there, I was like, time to play on the highest difficulty mode. And it was so fun and so hard. For any of you, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, where you'll be playing a 2v2v2v2 on BGH, infinite money map, right? And two nerds get real pissed off that you're winning, so they will ally. And it's like a 4v2, but your ally got wounded early. So it's basically like a 4v1. And you have to go into hero hold mode to try to defend a seemingly infinite amount of units. But you just keep barely holding it off with tank placement and repairing, and you're getting closer and closer to the win, and you can just feel it, and you just think, oh my god, when I win, this is going to be so sweet, because these guys couldn't even win a 4v2, because I was in hero hold mode. That is what the brutal level on single player feels like in StarCraft 2. It is amazingly well designed, so... for anyone who feels like, no, I don't want to play the single player because I want to keep myself up to snuff in terms of competition, not only will you be having to try really hard in the single player, but you'll be having an absolute blast. So I am looking forward to it. That is my review of having played the single player at Blizzard.
Did you try any of the other difficulties to see how the difficulty slides? Like, do the things just hit harder? Is the AI smarter or something?
Excuse me, I have a TV show. Of course I only played on the hardest difficulty level. I literally didn't play anything but brutal, man. I was like, I got this. I'm like being competitive. It's like just me with my headphones on. Everyone else quietly clicking. I was like, I cannot let myself down. It was so much fun. I was also pissed off because I lost Mass Scout.
Oh yeah, because they actually have scouts and stuff in there, don't they?
Yeah, the computer spawns a lot of those bad boys. It was tough, man.
Okay, is there anything coming up for you that you want to let the people know about? Like any big events or...
I guess I mean, I'm doing more Day 9 dailies. I'm going to be having a lot of show matches that will be happening during the off time and the break to make sure people are thoroughly entertained. But, I mean, one of the big things that I would just probably personally say is, you know, I don't think that StarCraft 2 will be nearly complete by release, but I definitely think that Blizzard will keep working on it past then. And to be nice to them, to be gentle. I basically see these glitches and bugs in the interface and people raging about them, and having been someone who's done software development and who has had glitches in there that were unintentional and was like, okay, I'll get to those, but I don't quite have the time right now. I sympathize for them. I feel bad that they have to die on the hill to us every day, so... Hang in there, Blizzard. I have faith in you. I think everyone else should have a little bit more faith, too.
And, oh, quick, before we go, plug all your, you know, all the Day 9 TV URLs.
Yeah, I've actually, now everything that's related to me is Day 9 TV. So it's twitter.com/Day9TV, youtube.com/Day9TV. And by the way, subscribe to both of those, because the bigger my numbers get, the better they get driven up in the rankings. And of course, that is awesome news for me. So that will obviously help all the cool stuff that I'm in the progress of working on. So please do as such in my archives, day9tv.blip.tv. You can also find my stream at day9.tv. A kind fan of the show purchased the URL and just had it linked directly to my live stream. Or if you want to go to the direct URL, it's ustream.tv/channel/day9tv. So type in Day9TV, you'll probably find me somewhere. And I hope you do, because I'm not going to lie, I had so much fun going down to San Diego and actually meeting real people who watch the show, and they're just so nice. I'm always blown away at how nice people are in the StarCraft community. So I'd like to make a big shout out to all the fine folks in San Diego for just being very, very awesome and kind.
Alrighty, for all you guys listening at home, this has been Sean, the Day 9 Plott. I can't thank you enough for coming out and doing this show for such a little startup. It's great to lend your power to the show, I guess.
Flex my nerd muscles a little bit.
It was great. And for anybody listening at home, next week's episode is going to be with another person who could probably be a master of his emotions. He is a Protoss player. He is American. He is the host of a show that's been in back and forth production or back and forth regular thing called Orb Knows Best. I'm of course talking about Protoss player Orb or Dash Orb Dash. You know him.
Of course.
He's a character.
I tune into his stream all the time, yeah.
I don't know.
Fine gentleman who's doing much for the esports community, so of course we always appreciate as such.
He does a lot of 2v2 now. I don't know why, but he does.
It's fun, man.
Alrighty, so I'm going to see you guys next week. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to leave any feedback or just talk to me, or maybe even suggest an interview that you'd like to hear, or have a question for somebody we're going to interview in the future, you can do all of that through various means. I'll start with Twitter and Team Liquid. I am the Elitists on both of those. If you wish to send me an email, you can email me at elitistpodcast@gmail.com. If you're interested in seeing other shows or backlogs, we have a thread on Team Liquid, and also a website, www.elitistpodcast.com. There you can find more things, blog posts, and all sorts of crazy crap that I throw in there that's related to Starcraft and other things. Also, if you're feeling generous, you can leave a comment over on iTunes for the show. Just search the Elitist Podcast on iTunes and you'll find the show. And remember that your reviews not only help us learn more about our audience, but also help out with the show in the publicity ratings, which is always good. Of course, if you wish to subscribe to the show, there is an iTunes link, an RSS link, and a blog RSS link, all at elitistpodcast.com. That's our show. For more, check out www.elitistpodcast.com. Theme song, Starcraft Terran theme, Ravlu Electro Mix, made by Ravlu. SoulTapRecords.com.